Hi, thanks for joining me for today's video on figs. When fresh, they're a luscious and naturally sweet treat that's in season usually just for a brief time before fall, but now are able to have fruits transported from everywhere. You can find figs sometimes at online stores, but this is August, so you'll be able to get figs ripe and in season in just a few weeks. If you've never tried a fig, I suggest you do. Technically, figs aren't a fruit. They're actually flowers. What are the benefits of figs? Well, besides being delicious, they have a lot of health benefits and nutrients, and they're easy to not only eat, but also to keep. But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe to more videos like this on faith, health, and beauty. And feel free to share. Now, figs kill bacteria and roundworms in the body when you eat them fresh, and they are useful for aiding digestion, treating hemorrhoids and chronic constipation. They also lower blood cholesterol, and they're good for the thymus gland and the immune system. Imagine just that little beautiful purple, brown, or pale green flower that's thought to be a fruit does all of that. They're also useful in the treatment of coughs, hoarseness, respiratory irritations when you add them to a cough syrup recipe. Now, just 3 or 4 figs give you nearly 100 milligrams of calcium, and Romans believed that they gave the elderly strength and kept them young. And you eat the entire thing, skin and all. So, what are some key nutrients in figs? Well, quickly, they include magnesium, potassium, calcium, as I mentioned earlier, iron, sulfur, fiber, vitamins B6, B2 and B1 and B3. They also have vitamin E, phosphorus, folate, copper, zinc, and a plethora more vitamins. Also a small amount of lipids and some amino acids. Now, because of the beautiful colors they come in, they also have some important phytochemicals like beta-carotene, anthocyanins, pectin, psoralen, and some phytosteroids. When you're going to select fresh figs, make sure they have a rich color, they're not bruised and don't look like they're drying up, and they're not broken, meaning the skin has been punctured or you can see tears in it. You don't want those. They also should have a mild fragrance. They should be soft to the touch, not mushy, and not hard. Now, slightly shriveled skins let you know that they are actually gonna be sweet. If they smell sour, leave them in the store. Don't buy them. Now, the most popular figs are black mission figs. They are brown, but you also have the greenish yellow skinned cadota and the calamurna figs as well. So how do you store them? Well, you can keep ripe figs and store them in the refrigerator in a shallow dish lined with a paper towel and covered with plastic wrap. They also have those green containers and green bags that you can put them in, and they last a whole lot longer. I usually will keep them on the counter for like a day so they ripen a little more before I put them in the fridge, so that whenever I want to eat one, they're soft and they're very, very sweet. Now, fresh figs will keep for 2 to 3 days on a counter. I wouldn't keep them any longer than that. And you can keep them in the refrigerator in the manner which I described earlier for about up to a week. If they're not ripe yet, place them on a plate and keep them at room temperature, away from sunlight until they're fully ripened if you like, or once they start to ripen, then put them in one of the green containers or bags so they don't go bad quickly. And while you're letting them ripen, be sure to rotate them quickly, even turning them upside down so that they don't end up getting too soft, mushy, or mold on them. I wash every type of produce I get. Figs are no different. I take figs and I wash them in the cold water with a little bit of fragrance-free detergent if you like. But for figs, I really recommend putting them in a bowl with a 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, fill it with water, and letting them sit for about a minute or 2, and then rinsing them thoroughly and then drying them. If you think the skin is too thick for you, feel welcome to peel them, but the skin has so many nutrients because of the different colors and vitamins that you really be doing yourself a disservice not taking advantage of eating them. You can slice them when they're still firmer and add them to salads. You can use them to decorate desserts. You can use them in raw vegan desserts like I do and combine them with dates and nuts to make pie crusts and cake crusts for your raw vegan desserts. I've never tried adding them to smoothies, but if you have, let me know in the comments below. Of course, the best way to eat them is just as they are. They also can be baked for short periods of time on 300 if you like to have fruits cooked. But again, I advise eating them raw. It's the best way. And the last way I can recommend for you to try them is by creating a fig jam, which is very easy, raw. Put them in a processor along with a little bit of oat milk or water, very small amount. Add some salt and process them until it's jammy. And then you can take that and spread it on some bread or raw crackers. Top it with avocado. Yes, believe me, the combination is amazing. Or some other fruits or even some sprouts. If you love figs and have some great ways to eat them or prepare them, let us know in the comments below. And with that, that is the end of my figs video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a like if you have. Feel free to share in community or however you share. And stay tuned for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty. See you next time.